Growing up with immigrant parents is a very unique experience. I'm gonna tell you a couple things that I had to deal with growing up that a lot of my friends at school did not have to deal with, or just like can't relate to. No sleepovers. I had to beg my parents to let me have sleepovers. And when I say beg, it was like I had to do 3 to 4 days in advance of prep work so that when it came time to asking them, they would hopefully say yes. Also related to that is choosing a day of the weekend to go out and actually have fun and do stuff. If my friends were doing stuff Friday and Saturday, I had to really pick which one I wanted to do more because that's the one I was gonna ask them about. There were some weekends when I can do both, but for the most part, pick Friday or Saturday. Another thing that surprises people is when I tell them that I haven't seen very many classic movies. I definitely haven't seen any of like the old 80s classic movies. Pretty in Pink, Pulp Fiction, Fight Club, any of those. But I haven't even seen a lot of the classics that like my friends grew up with, like Harry Potter. That was not allowed. That might have been more of a Christian thing than an immigrant parent thing, but still, like, never seen it. Another thing that I think a lot of people with immigrant parents can relate to is that therapy is not really a thing. I definitely could go to therapy now as an adult, but that would never be my parents' first solution. And when I was younger, I was not really allowed to date. I had my first boyfriend my senior year of high school, and I was so nervous to tell them. I was so scared to tell them if I was hanging out with a boy. I swear I would lie half the time. And another one that is a very common immigrant child pathway is going into engineering or medicine for college. Looking back now, I am very grateful that I did engineering, but that definitely was one of the two options. And at first, they actually wanted me to commute to the university closest to where I grew up, and I had to beg them to let me apply to schools that were far away. They have since changed a lot because my younger siblings never had to deal with any of these things, but I would like to say I paved the way for them.